Hello, my name is Dr. Scott Young with Hearing Solutions Centers at HearTulsa.com. And today we're going to do the last of our series on Bluetooth. Now we might add more. Hey man, if you add some more comments, I'll do it. But we're going to do the last of the series. We're going to talk a little bit about volume controls and how you set some of that. Coming right up. Now, like I said, if you want to know more, you can ask those questions down below, okay? You might want to watch the videos a little bit more, and frankly, watch them a couple times because you'll get the idea of what's happening. Okay, so let's go through our using ReSound, because ReSound helped us out by building these things for us, okay? So we'll look at the volume. So let's watch our video here. We have the ReSound Smart 3D app. We're going to talk about how you adjust the volume. Now, your volume of your hearing aids can change depending upon what happens. You see the red little line there? And if you turn it to the left, you're turning it down a little bit. If you want to instantly mute it, you can do that. Boy, you can do that. If you're at a basketball game and the guy's making a whistle, making you crazy, you can knock it right off right there. You can unmute it again just by tapping the little button over there, so you can be able to change that system. So when it grays it out, it's off, okay? So you tap it back on, and then you can adjust it up to the right or down. Now, some people ask this question, why is it about 2/3 of the way up? That's just where we have found is the most efficient place for you. Now, if you flip that button over to the right, it separates the screens. Now, some people want to turn just the left side down. Why would they ever want to turn the left side down? Maybe there's someone over here just screaming up a storm in the restaurant, making you're crazy, so you turn down that left side or the right side, depending upon what you want to do. So those are some of the abilities to change for you as you go along. As you kind of come back to me here, you can adjust the volume. Now, sometimes I'm doing that because I'm listening to the environment. Here's what I always say, go to your places, okay? If you're at church, you're at the grocery store, you're at the whatever, maybe just listen for a minute or two and just let the computer inside your hearing aids adjust it for you a little bit, because you might find that's okay. But what if this baby is behind you, or the dog barking over here making you kind of nutty, and you just really got to calm it down. Take it down just a little bit. It's one of the coolest of features out there. Okay, so let's watch our next video in here. Again, bring up your Smart app. You want to find your hearing aids. One of the coolest things out there. I will tell you, we have found more hearing aids by this mechanism. Again, bring up your app. Your device does have to be enabled so that you can find the hearing aids themselves. Okay, so go over to the third one over, the My ReSound. As you pull that up, the very top one is the Find Your Hearing Aids. So click on that one. Beep. And as you go into that system, you're going to be able to look at where those hearing aids are in space. So it's going to know the right and left, and it's not going to know within more than about a 100-foot radius. It's not going to tell you it's in your bedroom versus in your kitchen, okay? It's going to be able to know basically where that is. Now, here's why you might use this any particular way. Now, you can flip the modes between map and satellite. Here's what I want you to realize. If you're not sure if you've left your hearing aids over at your daughter's house because you were mowing the lawn or whatever that might be, you can use this app to go find your hearing aids and get back to it. So you have the ability to locate the hearing aid within a decent radius. Now, once that battery runs out, it'll not be available in there, but you're going to find the last place that it comes to. Okay, so we'll finish up that one there. So as you're looking back at me here, one of the things that happens is you can know where it is in space. Let me give you an example of one of the coolest ways. Now, I've had patients find their hearing aids. Now, ReSound offers us a 3-year loss and damage policy on most of our hearing aids. So, but I don't want you to have to use that. You know, I mean, it's got a deductible. It's not my deductible. It's something that every company has in there. But here's the thing. I had to work on a patient's hearing aids. So I had taken mine off so I could have my stethoscope on, and I set them in a room 2. I totally forgot about it. So I'm going with my other audiologist to a car dealership because helping her buy a new car. And she was, at the time, she was kind of, you know, scary about going to the car dealership. But I'm like, oh crud, where are my hearing aids? I use the app. They're at the office. And I'm like, Kathleen, go get my hearing aids. I think in the room 2. She pulled them, brought them right over to me. We're all good for the weekend. I wasn't without it. See, that's the coolest feature out there. It's really, really capable of helping you to find where it was. I've had people lose them, and they're, one guy, he was on this trail, and he was up at the house, and he realized, oh crud. So he walks the trail. He's just looking and looking and looking. Boom, he finds the hearing aids. Now, so that's just a really great mechanism for you to be able to find that, okay? So again, you can adjust the volume. You can adjust the volume of TVs. Remember the orange line we talked about is for the TV of the accessory. The red line is for the volume, the surrounding noise. If you're just turning up and down the volume, you can adjust it depending upon what you need to do. You see, this gives you the power. We want you to have some of that power. Now don't worry, you're not messing up what I do in the office, okay? We can take care of a lot of this stuff, and we can actually do this by ReSound Assist back and forth if we needed to. But we can take care of a lot of cool things for you. It's one of our greatest features that we have available for us. And that's why you come to a qualified audiologist, because we're gonna spend the time in the app where these other these big box places or online facilities can never do for you. They could never hook this up right. And it's one of the biggest features that we have of patients really needing our help, because there's a lot of cool features that we can add for you and add value. So I thank you so much. If you like it up there. You can subscribe to it, ask questions. Happy to add more information upon this. Thank you so much.